Hey there. Hey guys, it's Maria Lewis, and I'm coming to you today with a brand new segment for the newsletter. I hope you're all really excited. You may have scrolled down a little bit to see the intro that I wrote, and so you may have an idea of what's going on. But if you don't know, this is a new segment. It will be coming to you once a month. It won't always be me though. This is just the first one, so I'm kicking it off for everybody. So what it's called is Author Confessionals. I actually had a list of other names, and by list I mean a lot of ones, and I was like, what should I call it? What should I call it? Okay, I'm gonna go with Author Confessionals, and the reason is because although I'm doing the one today, I'm going to be bringing on authors once a month. It's going to be a surprise. I will never tell you who's showing up, so you're just going to have to tune in to find out. It's going to be exclusive to my newsletter. That's it. So you're not going to be able to find the videos anywhere else. I guess unless you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I have to host the videos somewhere, so that's where they'll be. So I guess if you're subscribed, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you're not subscribed, this is it. This is the only place you're going to get them. So what they're going to be is behind the scene glances with authors. So I know we always get the common questions like, where do you find book inspiration from? Like where do you live? Like random stuff. But what I want to be doing is seriously behind the scenes. So favorite cheeses, what favorite cheese do you love? What's your number one book boyfriend, or even a best one? I popped it down below. It could be something as crazy as you have one orgasm left and one celebrity that can give it to you. Who's gonna give it to you? Your choice. So just super fun, super behind the scenes. So you can get to know authors, you can get to know me more, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And again, these videos are not gonna be longer than 5 or 6 minutes. I'm not trying to do a super hour-long session. Just something really fast that you can either skim through and you can just watch as you're going, or hanging out, having something to drink. I really hope that y'all can't hear Zeus licking himself. Zeus, can you not do that, bud? Yeah, I know. He has really bad allergies, so he's on this. Apparently, there's this groundbreaking medicine, and he's on it right now. And and the doctor was like, it should start working within 48 hours, and it's been 24, and I'm like, is it going to kick in soon? And if you can tell, oops, on the other side, it's mirrored. If you see back there, we haven't put back together my antique vanity yet. So in the moving process, it had to come apart in order to be moved. And so, yeah, it's a little sad. So if you see back there, if I shift my shoulders and you're like, Maria, why is there a mirror sitting on the floor? That's why. It's part of the vanity that has not gone up yet. All right, so let us get started. We're already 3 minutes into this, so this first one might go a little longer just because I'm explaining how it works. So, all right, so let's do it. So what I did the first time, because I didn't want to ask myself questions because that's awkward. And maybe it's not awkward for you, but it'd be awkward for me. I went to some of my author besties and I was like, hey, I'm doing this. Ask me a question. So I am going to go down in order. Some of these are not safe for work. And by that I mean, mother, if you're watching this, just stop watching. just press the end button and flee the scene. So with that said, let us get started. I have all of them right here. And just so you know, all the authors that I'm mentioning, I'm going to leave their social media pages in the description box down below on the YouTube video page. So if you do want to go check them out, and if you're like, who is the crazy girl that asked that question, you can go find them, and that will be really fun. All right, so let's get started with our first one, and I guess we're going with a babe. Literally. Mom, literally, if you're still watching this, please stop. Okay, with that said, let's go. And I should say these are kind of author confessionals, but also authors exposed. So exciting. Okay, so first question is from Erika Alexander. Awesome. I love her. You guys should look her up. And her question is, strangest place you've gotten frisky? I don't know if I want to answer that question. I might I don't know. You know what? I'll just say it. I don't want to. Oh, I tried to put on so much blush today so y'all can tell if I blush, but we'll go for it. Okay. Oh, now I'm trying to think. I should have thought about these beforehand, but I was really trying to go all out and just do it on camera. So I was this first chance looking at these questions. I would say a backyard, but not on the grass because that'd be creepy. Okay, next question. We're going to pretend that one just didn't happen. Rebecca Gallo asked me, what's the longest you've gone without showering while you've been in the writing cave? Fun fact, I showered for y'all today. Look at that. Look at that, me being so kind. I showered today. Yay! Probably the longest has been, Rebecca, probably 3 days. I like to shower a lot, but sometimes when you're in the writing cave, things happen, y'all. Things happen, and you're like in the zone. And when you have 50,000 words to write in like 3 days or 4 days, everything else goes by the wayside. Eating, showering, sleeping, gone. All of, well, except for breathing, I have to stay alive. But everything else has just disappeared. It's all gone. Okay. Terra Kelly asked me, she actually asked me two questions, and they were both good. So I was like, okay, I'll answer them. The first, do you wear pants while writing? Yes. I don't know. I wear sweatpants. I don't wear jeans. If I can avoid wearing jeans, I do. And so, like, if I go out, it's usually I like to wear dresses because I just hate jeans so very much. But I do wear pants, but like yoga pant variety or shorts, like gym shorts. I'm not classy. And then she also asked another funny one. Do you research for sex? Like, and her question was like, do I watch porn or anything like that? And my answer to that is actually no. I know a lot of authors like will go to Tumblr or they'll watch porn. I don't. I guess I'm just, I guess I just have an inner closet kink, freakiness or whatever that I literally will be writing and I'm like, oh, that would be the best sex scene. And then I write it. So I don't actually research any of that. But I'd like to ask her that question because I have a feeling her answer would be yes. And LK Farlow asked, do you, God, they just got, okay, the last few are not like this. Do you and Mr. Lewis try out your sex scenes from your books for research? That one, I'm going to pull I'm not going to answer. Love you, Kate, but I'm not going to answer that one. Samantha Garman says, when you're stressed, what food do you go for? I go for all the food all the time. I would probably say that of all the food that when I'm super stressed, like I want Chinese food. That's my thing. Like I want some crab ragoons, um, pretty much every day. If I could have it every day, I would, and I would not even think twice. Um, but also chocolate brittle. Oh my god, y'all, that one is so good too. The chocolate. I don't know if y'all have seen that. You can just get it at like Walgreens or like a convenience store, but they have like chocolate chip, they have brownie, but the chocolate brittle, I love it so much. Um, Emma Slate asked, do you think Ari redeemed himself on The Bachelor? Now, I don't know if y'all are The Bachelor fans, but like me and Emma are huge Bachelor fans, like Bachelor Nation, ride or die. And my answer would be, I would say no. If you have watched, you would agree with me. I would say no. He did not redeem himself. However, I did read an article this morning because I do read articles about The Bachelor because I am that girl or person. And it was from Ashley which if y'all are Bachelor fans, you know who she is. She's the one that blubbered and cried all the time on her seasons. And she did point out a very good thing, that relationships are messy. They're messy in romance novels. They're messy in reality. And that, like, what happened on this season is definitely a case, like a showcase of you can have a reality TV show, but like the craziness will still happen. And a lot of times it's not even like prompted by producers. Like a lot of times, like it is what it is. So I would say no, but the article I did read from Ashley today did put in a different perspective because she literally was like, love is messy. And if it was easy, then like we would all be in like super harmonious, happy relationships for our entire lives. And that's it. So when she put it that way, I was like, okay, I can see it. I still don't think what he did is forgivable, but I can see it. Erika Kelly asked, when did you start reading romance books? Ooh, I would say, I think I started around 10, which is really early. I think I started around 10, but Avon had, I don't think they even have it anymore, but they had like this like YA romance section. And like Lorraine Heath was in that. It was all historical romances. Meg Cabot had one. Beverly Jenkins had one. And those are still some of my favorite books. I love them. I mean, obviously there's no sex and they are clean. Like there's like a kiss and that's it. But I love them. And then after that, I started sneaking into the adult section. That's what happened. And last question, because we are at our 10-minute mark, and I promised it would only be 5 minutes. But again, this one did have to explain the beginning, so hopefully y'all can forgive me. Elizabeth O'Rourke asks, which of your books are you most proud of? And I would have to say, whew, that's really tough. I mean, I love them all, but I think if I had to pick one, it would okay, I guess I'm gonna pick two. I'm gonna be that person. I would either pick Tempt Me With Forever, just because a lot of the subject matter in that book is very close to my heart. As y'all know, Mr. Lewis is a police officer here in New Orleans, and so a lot of my personal fears went into that book. A lot of things that occurred in that are taken from true stories of people I personally knew, that, either passed away or I knew of them here in New Orleans. So that one touched me on a very, very deep level, and it was very hard to write that book. And then the other one would have to be Gwen from Hat Trick. And for me, I am super proud because she was the awful girl that no one would want to read. Like, I literally had readers like y'all coming to me and being like, why are you writing her? Like, I hate her guts. And I knew from the start that she would have this story that everyone would want to read, and that she's not that mean girl. She's not that Regina George. She is that one that we would want to find out more about. So for me, writing her story, and Marshall, obviously, and then having readers, like even some of those same readers come to me and be like, girl, like, you pulled that off, and I didn't know you would be able to. Like, I was prepared to fully hate her this entire time. And the fact that they didn't, it makes me really happy that I did a good job, and I did justice for Gwen. Brought her good things. All right, y'all. So that is our last question for today. Again, this one did go a little longer than they will. Usually it'll be 10 minutes tops. But I hope y'all forgive me, and I hope you had fun in our first author confessionals. And I will see you next time with just a regular book update video, but the one after that next month, we will have a new author come on, and I will not tell you who it is, even though I already know who it is. And I hope y'all are super excited. All right, y'all, I'm going to sign off, and I hope y'all have fun. Finish reading the rest of the newsletter. There's some good, juicy stuff in there, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.